Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Paradigm, back again with another dissertation. That means it's going to be a long video. If you are not interested in the person that I am talking about today, well, get interested because we have a kind of a mission to take care of when it comes to this environment that I exist in, this box that I live in, with the, mind box, the box, in the box. I'm in the box. Today we're going to be talking about Lavern Spicer. And the reason why we're going to talk about Lavern Spicer is because I think that it is not enough to simply dunk on Republicans. That's not the point of what I'm trying to get at when I make content, if we want to call it. When I talk about things, I'm generally talking about them because they either frustrate me or I want to improve them. That's just the world. So, why are we talking about this lady? Well, and why are we doing this on just Twitter? I could go through her website, I could go through this or that. The reason why, and I want to make this clearer too for my audience, the reason why we go through people's Twitters, people's social medias, is because I've always said that if you want to not be taken out of context, if you want your true notions, your true beliefs, your true ethics to be known, you carry yourself all across the board a certain way, right? It's like let's take Donald Trump for example, because that's just the biggest example I think everybody's going to relate to. If I were to at any point in time say something like Donald Trump's a really nice guy, immediately they would go to like, oh, look at his Twitter, like, or look at his social media, or look at what he posts, or look at what they say, or what he's released, or whatever. I don't know these people personally. I'm not going to go and hang out with them. So in order to get a debate sense of where they're coming from, generally Twitter's the easiest place to look. So if anybody's wondering why I'm just sitting here going through tweets, it's because I want to discuss the ideas presented by this person thus forth, and what I find wrong with them, what I find they can improve on, or what I agree on. Because it's totally possible, because these dissertations are done live. I do not study, I do not look these things up, I do not whatever. I do it raw. We'll do it live. So we're doing it live. With that being said, let's pop into this. So Lavern Spicer wants to run for Congress. Already I'm a little bit alerted because the people that she is recommended based on Twitter is Lauren, Melissa, and Buzz. We will do a whole dissertation on Melissa Tate in October, along with the other person that I want to do a dissertation on, which is Robbie Starbucks. So we're going to spend the next half an hour to 45 minutes just going down and seeing what she has. So we begin here with Republican candidate for Florida 24th District, fighting to expose the lies of the left and end the Democrats' destruction of Black America. Join me in the fight. Okay, already misleading. Not followed by anyone you're following. Crazy. That's interesting. Take a notice to that. I think that these people are just social media warriors. Like we used to say, the left has the social justice warriors. Well, the right has the social media warriors. Because I'm already like on edge as to see, what do you mean by the lies of the left and the Democrats' destruction of Black America? Because if I'm not mistaken, should be about personal choice, right? So the personal choices are impacted by both Democrat and Republican legislature, which means it's kind of just up to Black people. If that were the black conservative route I was to take. I'm going to ask you to pitch in $25 to my campaign, but the RNC can get on board. Either way, we're going to do this. Okay, cool. Regular shit, good. Awesome. First tweet. Why are we surprised that people won't take the vaccine when Kamala, Joe, and the entire media machine all told us not to trust it in the first place? I don't even need to look at the replies to respond to this. I don't need to. Because at the time where the vaccines were being produced, there was an administration, there was some guy who was like, don't trust it. But then wanted the credit for making it. So, in response, the Democrats were like, I wouldn't trust something that Trump pushed through so rapidly just for the sake of saving his election results. I don't think anybody would. Now we are in a different era. And we know, or we can at least begin to foster some trust in what the CDC and what the FDA are saying, because they're not literally jam-packed with a bunch of people in there who are just like, yeah, no, skim that off the top, bro. Just who cares? Who cares? Just get it out, bro. We were trying to get reelected here. Come on. So that's that. And if we're starting this dissertation out with, oh my God, the lies. I blame other people for my problems. Conservatism 2021. I want somebody to support me my whole life. What if I want that? It's crazy too, because it's like you people be like, pick a job, get a this, do it that, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if the government gonna pay me $800 a week to do nothing, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Everybody should have that. Okay, so this was the thing. The 10,000 migrants under the bridge who crossed illegally in the Gaza Stream more crossing over the bridge of Del Rio, Texas. There's already a whole discourse on that. I'm not going to get into that. That requires much more time and a different focus that has nothing to do with this video. Okay, she retweeted the fact that there was a drone strike that killed civilians. That's ironic. Okay, I see you're trying to bang down on the Democrats for that, but I will say in response to that, in a tiny little mix, Trump was like scorched earth, motherfucker. Like, he really was on his Tom Cruise. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up. So, like, Obama was drone strike daddy. Trump was, and we right back to now we got drone strike uncle. Uncle drone strike. Okay, so that's that one. This is so accurate, and it was retweeted. It was tweeted by Melissa Tate. So I'm a little scared because you know.
Hi, this is a little message to the unvaccinated. You are killing everyone. It's your fault. You're being selfish, so get the vaccine because I'm vaccinated. I am vaccinated, okay? And so I'm protected because the vaccine is safe and effective. So if you're around me and you're unvaccinated, then you're putting me at well, you're not. No. So you're selfish because if I'm protected and you're around me, then I'm fine, but you're me. Sorry. If you're not vaccinated, then you're not, you're racist, is what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm not even gonna debunk that, but you know what, for the sake of this dissertation, I guess I have to. Yo. The more vaccinated people there are, the less chance that anyone will die from COVID and we can go back to normal. Since everyone's vaccinated, odds are of you going into the hospital drop dramatically, like 95% dramatically. Like, that's what the point of it is. I get that, like, sentiment, like, oh, why are the unvaxxed people being treated so weirdly? It's because and I always say this, I go back to the Six Flags argument. If a fucking ride kills a person, you are not getting back on the ride the next day. That's like, so, with as many people who live in the liberal media's head rent-free, I understand why they wanted an eviction moratorium. Oh, God. Okay, that's just corny. What's Pfizer's stock worth now? She gets it. So Nicki Minaj is siding with the fucking Republicans. You see what I'm talking about? I can't, why should I, like, come on, she gets it. She deleted the tweet. Get out of there! Get out of here. She deleted the tweet. The number one ruling. Why do you retweet tweets that end up disappearing? Yo, are you getting why we had to do this now? Because she want to run for Congress. And we don't need no more Marjorie Taylor Greens, no more Lauren Boeberts. We don't need those people in the government. It's so crazy because if you flip the script and had these people on the street saying what they were saying, we would look at them crazy. We would look at them nuts. And the fact that we're not looking at them nuts is a whole big thing. At the end of the day, we will all do what human nature tells us to do to keep ourselves safe. You can't mandate that. Human nature... Guys, the fucking like... You want to go... Okay. Conservatives, you want to go to space. You jerk off Elon Musk every other day. You jerk off Jeff Bezos. They're going to space. We need to travel. But you don't trust the technology and the science that we got on Earth? Done with that. To celebrate, so Senator Cory Booker said, to celebrate Citizenship Day, I want to thank the Dreamers, TPS holders, farm workers, essential workers, and so many other groups of immigrants who make this country better. We must enact a pathway to citizenship for these valued members of society. Why do you value them more than natural-born Americans? Does she not notice she's black? Like... Excuse me? Hello? What? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Or stupid? Or dumb? I don't, like, it's so... So when I do dissertations, if you're noticing now, when I do dissertations, I'm looking for, like, statements that I can, like, either debunk or talk about in a little bit of a better depth, so that way it doesn't look like I'm just picking on somebody, because it's easy to pick on somebody's tweets. But like the vapidness, like you want to run for Congress and this is the message that you walk with? Nah, good night. If you ever see her in a race, do not vote for her. Yeah, we're doing that. This is an anti-Republican campaign video now, because it's just turning into that. The FDA has resoundingly rejected Pfizer vaccine booster shots. The vote wasn't close. If the third shot isn't safe, why are the first two? Okay. Because they didn't authorize it for full out use, because it should only be used in the realm of the, and it's so crazy because I wasn't even going to bring it up, but it's trending on the side of the page. So I guess I might as well show you or highlight. The FDA panel endorses the Pfizer booster shots for the elderly and those at high risk of severe COVID-19. They did not approve them for general population use because it's not going to work, because if you're administering third shots, you're clogging up first and second shot possibilities. That is easy to figure out, but without context, these people like to reduce everything to a black and white, one-on-one situation, and then they try to, like, how are you verified? Why do you want to run for Congress? What is your point? You're getting me angry having to sit here and talk about you when you could be talking about real shit. Republicans don't want to talk about real shit no more. Like, it's a pissing contest for them. Like, you're garbage. I just find it suspicious that nothing you can do will take you out of the COVID game. Not catching it, not the vaccine, not masking, not locking down, nothing. Holy shit. Holy shit. And this brings me back to the point about lockdowns. We never had a lockdown in America. Quote me on that. Because if we really had a lockdown in America, people wouldn't have gone out and protested the lockdowns in America, because they would have been locked down. Black Lives Matter protested. We was out and about. Proud Boys protested. They was out and about. There was an insurrection. The first 2 weeks, let's say the first month and a half, that was a real lockdown. But it was more people just saying, yeah, I don't want to contribute to the spread, so I'm not going to go out. Places are closing. I don't have anywhere to go. I'll stay in. But they still went out. And as time went on and as things went on, they still went out. There was no armed guards. There was no, where are you going? There was none, unless you were black, and especially in New York City. Oh my God. So I just find it suspicious that nothing you do, not catching it, because you could die from it and you can get it again. Not the vaccine, which stops you from dying from it, which literally takes you out of the COVID game, dumb bitch. Not masking, again repeating the point. Not locking, and I just already explained that. So, bubkiss. Literal bubkiss. 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 She's lying. She a little liar. Shawty a little liar. There are 12,000 illegal aliens. Illegal immigrants. Even if we're going to call it that. But you see the language? Illegal aliens. Illegal. Humans can be in one place and be illegal, and then be in another place and be legal. Like, and they talk about the Democrats pushing the other, like, theory here. Like, if you're not a citizen of the United States, you're illegal, and you don't deserve to touch foot here. Even though people vacation here all the fucking time, even though we go to other places and vacation all the fucking time, and then buy homes over there and don't say shit about it. Like, come on, homie. Come on, me. In only 8 months, Joe Biden has bypassed the legislature, the Supreme Court, and now Congress. How is this guy not getting impeached? How, bro? How, bro? Under Lincoln, we became one nation. Under Biden, we're becoming pre-Civil War. Were you not alive last year? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she wants to impeach Joe Biden. Shut up. Florida needs monoclonal antibody treatments. It works. Biden's gonna let people die just to prove a point. Impeach this man today is because he's killing my neighbors. Your fucking neighbors. Okay, the antibody treatments are for when you get COVID and you need something to get you through it. The vaccine stops you from needing to get to that point. So you're not even advocating for the vaccines. 9/11 was the worst attack. Oh shit. 9/11 was the worst attack on American democracy until Joe Biden. Didn't we have a fucking president who egged people on to have an insurrection? 9/11 was the worst attack on American democracy? What the fuck, yo? All right, JD Rucker sounds like an idiot, but we'll go with it. The vaccines give you immunity. The vaccines keep you out of the hospital. The vaccines will keep you from dying when you get COVID. Those two things are the same thing. The vaccine gives you privileges. That's not what happened. The vaccines are mandated, so just get jabbed, bigot. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't have to go back and explain that because I already explained that. See what I mean? The problem with dissertations, or the problem with these things, is that they go in circles, bro. They go in circles, literal circles, around and around and around and around, around and around and around and around. Holy shit. Holy shit. If it's, oh God, this is an old meme. If COVID's so deadly, why aren't we finding homeless people dead on the sidewalks? Yo, I've never heard of one COVID death outside of a hospital. I'm curious if anyone knows different. The question is, where are all the dead, unvaccinated healthcare workers? They should be piling up, shouldn't they? And what's crazy is that they fucking are. That's so crazy. Like, you hear the number 660,000, and you're like, all of those people were old, or like immunocompromised, or had comorbidities. But then you see actual healthcare workers sitting on a phone on Fox News like, please get the vaccine. Oh my fucking God. Biden has surrendered the US border. Oh, shut up. Is anyone really seeing COVID run rampant anywhere but on their news channels? Because I'm not. 147 people died on my watch, so I'm watching it run rampant. My friend just got COVID. I'm not gonna give his name. My friend just got COVID, and yes, we're gonna do an anecdotal story. And he was one that was like, I don't like the mandates, but I'm gonna get the jab because like I need it for like job or whatever. And he got the first shot, then caught COVID, and he was in the hospital, and they were talking about writing his last will. Like that was the outcome for him. Luckily, he's turning around. Thank God, because if he would have died, I would have lost it. So yes, COVID is still running rampant, and that is something that you should definitely. That is definitely something that you Sorry guys. That is something that is so ugly to hear, so ugly to see. Okay, everybody want to message me when I'm fucking streaming. That hurts. Now, you could take this as for what you want. Should you vote for her? I'm going to give you, just off that, no. How long until you have to be vaccinated to use the internet? Hyperbole. Ah, it's outrage. Ah, snowflakes. You want to run for Congress and you with snowflakes? 14 days to slow the spread of communism. Maybe I'm not getting it, but why don't we just have doctors go check out dude's testicles and see if it's true? Because it doesn't. Look at that. Look at that. You fucking moron. on. Holy shit, you are an you want to run for Congress? Why is the vaccine mandatory if you don't need it to survive? Game over. Joe Biden is trying to kill Floridians to prove a point. No, Floridians are trying to kill Floridians to prove a point. What the fuck is this? Off of Rumble? Oh my god, nurse whistleblower. Delta variant is the vaccine. Obviously, the best way to slow the spread of COVID-19 is to close the southern border. Or I don't know, get the vaccine, social distance, mask up. Maybe that could be it. I can't believe that all these years half the country was secretly yearning to become Nazi Germany. You mean your side? Yeah. I'm old enough to remember the last year when Nicki Minaj was happily shilling for Biden and the Democrats. See what happens when a woman of color thinks for herself? If you don't know already, I already posted a whole full breakdown of that entire situation, so that's bullshit. You gotta wonder why all the nurses who survived working in COVID wards without the vaccine are now being fired for not wanting to take it. Like, read what you just wrote. We didn't have the vaccine. You think they wasn't getting sick? That's why they were in isolation and everybody was taking super hard precautions. That's why the PPE was so necessary. That's why the morgue trucks were necessary. Wait, Trump was going to bomb China and none of the hateful news media covered it? None of the leakers who leaked every time the man did anything said a word? Okay, god damn. This moron is the worst thing to happen to black people since slavery. Look inward, woman. Why would he want to force somebody to take a drug they don't want or need? And I already covered that. A large Florida landlord announced that it will begin requiring all new and existing tenants to provide proof of COVID vaccination, saying you don't want to get vaccinated, you have to move, and if you don't, we will evict you. Okay, I don't think I support that one. But landlords, pieces of shit anyway. Stop the big tech censorship of a black icon. Free Nicki. Oh, God. Young Money get red pilled. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm looking for something. All you black folks coming against me because I'm a conservative, y'all only hurting your own brand because you show the world there is no such thing as black unity or community in America. Oh shit, are you insane? It's only voter fraud when a Democrat loses. Did we not lose everything in 2016? And did we? Oh my God. She must be drinking. And this is where we're going to stop. This is where we're going to stop. Maybe Kamala should start a new underground railroad to rescue all the child brides she just trafficked here. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope that this video really opens your eyes to like what the fuck the Republican Party is. Because if the young, new class of Republicans are coming and saying shit like this, then we have a problem. Talk about civil war or a division of sides. Look at what you're saying. Look at what you're saying. Oh, I'm a Nicki stan. She was shilling for the Democrats and then she started thinking for herself and all of a sudden the Democrats turned on her. Like, bro, get the vaccine, don't run for Congress, and shut the fuck up.